when we had 7 hotels. So he was a dual role, president and general manager of our property. And he came in, 9 o'clock sharp, front of the room U-shaped just like this, stood in front of the group, and he said, "Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Horst Schulze. I'm the president of this company, and I'm very important." And he paused. At the time I was like 23, I was real young. My first career job outside of McDonald's. So I was like, oh, I'm working for a big corporation now. How do you think I felt when I heard that? How would you feel? Senior person within the organization, and they say, "I'm the president and I'm very important." How would you feel, Pam?
Great.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, did he say that? I was thinking, did I hear that right? I was thinking, should I stay? Then I always tell the joke that, of course I was going to stay because we were going to have lunch in it was the only 5-diamond restaurant in Atlanta, and it was in the Ritz-Carlton Hotel, so I was going to at least stay till lunchtime, Donna. I'm with you. But anyway, so he said it again. He said, "I'm Horst Schulze, I'm the president of this company, and I'm very important." He said, "But so are you. We're ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen, and we will treat everyone with the highest level of dignity and respect." He said, "There's no big I or little you in this organization. Every single person is important. Everyone is a key contributor to the success of this organization." He said, "If there's ever any position, any coworker that you feel you can walk by and not greet with good morning, good evening, good afternoon, any employee that you feel you can talk down to, condescending or negative or nasty or disrespectful," he said, "let me know. Because as president of the company, I have the authority to eliminate that position if we feel it's not justified." He said, by the fact that we have in here every department represented, everybody's a key contributor to the success of this organization. He said, think about a dishwasher. How important is a dishwasher in a hotel?
Really?
And he used the word, I was new to hotels. In hotels, you call a dishwasher a steward. All right, so he was like, how important is a steward? I was like, I don't know, but president of the company is saying it must be important. He said, imagine that you are at a wedding, and it's a very beautiful wedding, and you see friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, a lot of people that you know at this wedding, and they're having a phenomenal time at the wedding, all right? And you're glad everybody's having a good time, because guess what? It's your daughter's wedding. It's at the Ritz-Carlton, and it is not cheap. It's going to cost you a lot of money. So you're glad everybody's having a good time. And now you get to the point in the wedding where it's time to do the toast to the bride and groom. And as a mother of the bride, you go to pick up your champagne goblet. First time you touched it at the wedding. And as you look up, oh my God, you are disgusted because what do you see on the rim? Lipstick. Not the color you're wearing today. First time you touch that goblet, not even a color you would entertain wearing. How important is a dishwasher then? Very important. So he said every person that works within this organization should be valued. We're ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. And he ended with this. He said, if you ask any steward, any dishwasher, what is your purpose? What's the purpose? What's the purpose of what you do for this organization? He said, what do you think they'll say? And I asked you, what do you think they'll say? Most people would say, to wash dishes, right? He said, but that's not the purpose. That's very important, but that's their function. Your function is your job description. He said, dishwasher would say, my purpose is to ensure that every guest that comes in here has a memorable experience, right? How do you do that? By fulfilling my function, making sure that every piece of china, silverware, pots, pans, everything is absolutely immaculate. So that if a guest is they're having a fine dinner, or someone in the kitchen is cooking the meal, that what they have is absolutely immaculate. I always tell people, never forget your purpose, because regardless of what you do within the organization, there is no just. And I used to be the biggest person to say, I'm just the one that answers the phone. I'm just this. When it comes to the level of service that we want to provide, there is no just. Every single person is a key contributor. So it's important that we always balance the functional aspects of our job with what? Our purpose. Never forget the purpose. And when I look around, as I'm coming on, to the community. I mean, from the time that before you even get to the gate, but from the time you come on until everything I've seen has been nothing but excellence. All right, and sometimes organizations want to do things like this to ensure that, in many organizations, I tell you, work with luxury organizations like ours, but sometimes what happens is that you've got beautiful surroundings, but the level of service doesn't match. And that's why we're here today, because we want to constantly be reminded so that function doesn't take over. Because when function takes over, you got a beautiful surrounding, and you got condescending people that are unself-aware of, all the emotional aspects. So never forget your purpose, because you're very important to the organization. All right, let me leave